This is the 10th of January 2013. The lake is probably as lowest I've ever seen it over the years. It's just incredible. And the drought's not over yet. Now that's amazing. Where my feet are now at Christmas, I'll be standing in water. That's how much volume of water is drained out of the lake. Absolutely amazing. Looks like there's a sinkhole down here which probably just collapsed when the water drained out. Okay, well I noticed there's people tenting out at the other end, so that'd be interesting. Okay, well we'll go and give it a fish and see what happens. Incredible. Well, this is just a comparison. This is the same scene on Christmas Day, and crystal clear water, absolutely perfect conditions, and what an amazing transformation. And what is it, only 12 weeks? Yeah, so it's a lot can happen in 12 weeks. Incredible. So from this to this. Amazing. Well, here we are at Lake Minchin. And this will be a record low, I'd say. It's probably lower than what it was about 15 years ago when I came up here. It's just incredible. So I brought the fly rod up, so we'll see what happens with that. I just had a wee fish with the spinner and no good. But the fish are all there and they've got to be closer together. I had a bit of a drama coming up here. It was quite funny. I was coming down Yaldhurst Road, just the start of Yaldhurst Road there by John's Road Corner, you know. And I saw a couple of hitchhikers. They had packs on, a couple, and they had a sign up saying Arthur's Pass. So I thought, should I pick them up? Because I was running late and I wanted to get up to the top up before dark. So I drove up the road, so what the hell, I can fit them in, I'll fit them in. So I went back and we shuffled the bike around and got one of the back seats up and got them both in, and they were going up to the Julia hut, up to past Carrington hut. So that was all good, really nice people. And just about got to Pound Road, and I thought, are there 3 packs in the back? And they said, no, only 2. I left my bloody pack at home. So I convinced them that I wasn't a serial bloody murderer, and they came back and picked up the pack, and then we came up. So that was a bit of a laugh. It would have been bloody shocking if I got to the polder and no bloody pack. Yeah, anyway, yeah, wouldn't want to do that. And so then I thought, shit, I'm going to push him for time to get up. I'll be, the last couple of hours will be in the dark, but it actually wasn't bad. Instead of going up the big hill, you know, where you park your vehicle, I went down right around to the shingle scree on the river. Well, it actually worked out about the same time, but you save pushing it up the hill. But you can only do it when there's low water, of course, so I wouldn't really recommend it. You've got to cross the river about 4 times. But anyway, and I managed to make pretty good time, and I got up here at 5 to 9, and it was kind of pitch black when I was walking. I managed to do the whole thing without the head torch on, so that was alright. And I had the hut to myself, so that was pretty good too. And bloody possums were running all over the bloody veranda in the morning, and about 2 o'clock in the morning, someone's coming in, you know. But, I know. Anyway, so we'll see how we go. I'll just rig up the fly rod and see. I've seen a few rising here and there. I'll just bring the camera around like I did last time, but you see the difference in how much it's dropped. So that's where I'm fishing, down there. So it's going to be hard to actually cast a fly rod because there's no there's no water coming into the lake at all. That's well and truly gone. And there's still, when you're tramping in, there's water draining out of the lake, so it's an underground flow. That's why it's dropping so much. Nothing coming in, it's constantly draining out. My gas bottle ran out during the night. Well, I got a faulty bloody cooker, and it doesn't seal it properly. I only had a wee bit in it anyway, so I had to light a fire to cook something. This is Christmas Day, fishing from exactly the same spot where there's a water flowing in, just showing the contrast. Fly out there. I've got a black and green beetle that's floating on the water, and there's been fish sort of rising all around it, taking stuff off the surface, so I think we could be in luck. If it doesn't work, I've got a nymph or a floating beetle, so a sinking beetle, so I'll put that on. And I met a couple of chaps there, and they gave me a float so I could use with my spinning rod, and they also helped me out with a gas bottle. They caught 6 just around this spot, and they camped here, so this is obviously the spot. Well, I caught a little one, and I had a few takes, but they didn't grab the hook. They just sort of grabbed it and let it go. So I'm going to move over to the bay. What I'll do is I'll walk around the lake and then go along the bottom where it's dropped so much. I'll just about scoot along the bottom and get over to that bay and set up camp over there. Okay, I'll just have a few more casts here before I go. Perfect day. I'm scrounging with bush shirt and long johns on just to keep the bloody sandflies off. Okay. I just found out why it's still a bit discoloured. I was sitting here and just a bit of a northwest breeze came up, and it caused little waves to hit the bank, and because the water's dropped so much and there's all mud around the bank, it just turns into dirt and floats into the water and discolours the water. And that's, you might be able to see it there, that's after a little wee breeze came up. So imagine when it's blowing a gale, its waves are whooshing against the side of the bank, and it's all the discoloured water's going out. So that's the reason why that's happening. I was wondering why it's taking so long to clear. Here's the western side of the lake. I've just been walked along there to that bay down there and had a fish. Piece of cake now. It used to be always a struggle walking around under the bush, walking up into the bush and coming down, but now walk straight around there. Right, we're now at the southern end. Yeah, walk around to the bay this way. Whoop! Bloody boggy. Oh shit! It's all cracked up, drying out. Wow. If anyone's seen the Boxing Day video, we're standing around here watching the fish surface in perfectly clear water. I actually filmed that on this rock up here. So we'll get up here now. Here's the scene now. And now I'm just going to flash you back and show you the Boxing Day. Well, there's quite a contrast. Just 12 weeks ago. It's just amazing. There's fish swimming around there where there's no water there at all now. It's just interesting to see these different phases of the lake. It's just a cycle. And no doubt we'll be back again and it'll be back in this condition. Probably November. Yeah, you wouldn't think it's the same lake, but that's where I'm standing, exactly the same place. I'm walking on the moon. It looks stable, all of a sudden you put your foot down and it just keeps going. Look at that, the crack goes down about 2-3 feet. I know I've got some footage of me walking around here on Boxing Day. It was here, I think it's just around this corner up here, so I'll go up there. Yeah, I was walking along here, so I'll just compare it, I'll show you the footage. Yeah, this is Boxing Day, walking along exactly the same place. Making my way over to that beach over there. I just can't get over how pristine the water was then. It was just absolutely amazing. Fishing was first class. I caught a little one just out here actually. I might just show a wee bit of that. This little baby. Same spot, same lake, totally different circumstances. Oh, a bit boggy. I'm going to go down that peninsula, but it might sink down and I'll get back up. Finally got a nice one. It is a nice one too. Come on, buddy. You can't see it, but there's a bloody big eel down there at the same time. Couldn't work out what I was pulling in. It's a nice Minchin rainbow, so That's awesome. I'm very tempted to have it for tea tonight, but I've got my meal sorted out, so I'll just poor bugger, he's really well and truly bloody swallowed the hook, so I get out, I might have to have it for tea. Oh, that's right. Oh. Either way. And bloody mud. Sort of nothing all day. I've just caught two in bloody 10 minutes. Oh, it's doing a runner. Could be quite a good size one, I think. Just pretty average, but nice fish. Yeah, they're all day. One in the morning, got nothing all day, had a bit of a snooze. Went back here to look for that tripod and I caught two in 10 minutes. Another nice fish too. Beauty. Don't go down there too far with that bloody mud. And that one there's not a bad little fish. Tempted to do over tea too, but I'm not going to. Well, I might as well see if I can get 3 in a row, then go home. You can't see it, but it's a bloody big eel. When I catch the fish, it must lure them in. I might stay with this, I'm feeling lucky, so see how we go. Yeah, there's normally big black eels in here, but this one here is a sort of a grey one, so it's a bit different. Well, I've had about 20 last casts. That is my last cast. I didn't get the elusive 3 in the end, so that's a bit of a shame. I've got those 2 nice ones though. I gave the fly rod a waste of time. Good old spinner. So I'm going to have to hightail it out to get out before dark. Oh, I've got a couple of beers. Yeah, I thought I could have been on a big roll then when I caught those 2. Okay, catch you next time. Awesome. See you later. Just biking out on the flats. Last little bit past the hill. Been a perfect trip. Bloody shit hot.